Here with Coach Joe Hudak after a resounding 14-12 victory over the Premier side for P27 Academy. Coach, congratulations on the win. Top of the first inning, 4 runs for P27. Takes a well-coached, well-disciplined ball club to rebound from that. What did you like out of what you saw from the guys in response to P27's start?
Well, first of all, they're a really good club. They're one of the best academies in the country, right? And we were looking forward to playing this game, and seeing how we stack up with them. And yeah, I think, when they got the 4 runs in the first inning, the first 2 guys hit bombs, they're thinking the game's over. This is going to be an easy day. But it wasn't. Our guys responded in the bottom of the first, got 4 back. The thing I talked to them afterwards that I was really happy about is our offense. The word I told them, our offense today was relentless, top to bottom. We just never quit. We had a lot of 2-out hits that drove in runs. We were just relentless offensively, and I was really pleased to see that.
There have been a couple of games in the non-conference where it seems like the Kingsman Bats just, haven't woken up today. And of course it happens in baseball, but today was the polar opposite. The Kingsmen scored in every single inning but one. Over the course of what ended up being a 3-hour game, how did the Bats stay so consistent?
I don't know. I think we just battled. They have a lot of good arms out there. Our guys just battled. We got 2 strikes and we battled. We had 2 outs. I'm interested in going back and seeing how many hits we got that scored runs with 2 outs. And we just battled. It was just battling. We just never gave in. Anybody, top to bottom, all 10 hitters, nobody ever gave in.
Of course, next up for the team, East Cobb, the ABA kickoff. What excites you about that tournament?
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing, the caliber of play at the levels. I've felt all along that we should be playing at the Premier and the Prospect levels, right? We're good enough to play at the Premier level. We showed that today. But you have to have a probationary year, so we're going to play at the Prospect level. So interested in seeing the level of competition at both of those levels and just seeing how we respond. And but I think one of the things we talked to the guys after this game about, it was a big win, right? They're one of the 3 best academy teams in the country, right? All the guys we played today, their position guys are going to Division I, major Division I schools. The thing for me is that I told them after the game, we weren't surprised. It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't like we were shocked and, oh my gosh, we won that game. We played them in the fall. We played with them in the fall, right with them a little bit, and really pleased with Harris Clark coming in and closing. I think he did a great job. He pitched against them in the fall and didn't have good results, right? And here we come out and the game on the line and just made some great pitches at the end. So, just really pleased with him and overall, and just really excited to get the conference play going and see what we got.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Congrats.
Thanks Griff.